Hello there, I'm Claire and this is the science behind the fiction. Transporters are a device often seen in Star Trek. They can transport people, animals, or even objects from one place to another. So for example, I could transport this object from this hand to this hand using a transporter. I spoke to Brendan Owens, astronomer and sci-fi geek, and asked him the question, do transporters exist? Over to you, Brendan.
Transporters, as we see in Star Trek, don't really exist right now. There is a kind of painful way of transporting things over a distance. That involves having two 3D printers set up, one that bores down or wears away an object and reads or scans it at every level and then recreates it in the other location. In that process, you've destroyed the original, so not a great way of doing things.
But can we transport animals or human beings?
Right now, transporting something as complicated as a human being or an animal or even an apple is just not possible right now. There are ways, theoretically, of transporting things, and we can transport particles through quantum teleportation.
What's quantum teleportation?
If you have two particles, two packets of light that exist together, they're actually linked to one another. It's very strange, but no matter how far away they are separated from each other, if one thing happens to one of the particles, it will also happen to the other one. And if you can separate them out and introduce a third particle into the mix, you can use that to read one of the particles, get information to replicate it, or in a sense, to transport it.
Thanks, Brendan. So are transporters science fact or science fiction? Well, we can transport particles, but it's a bit of a painful process. We can't yet transport animals or humans or even large objects. So I would say this one is science fiction.